My name is JD Carling, and I am Central Florida's minimalist architect builder.
I'm Andy, I'm the owner of Black Bean Deli. Favorite thing about working with JD was his attention to detail. We share a lot of the same interests in repurposing buildings and making things beautiful, very intentional.
When Andy came to us with this project, he made it clear from the very beginning that the idea was respect the past and then embrace the future and the present. And that's the motto for their restaurant and the way they do their food. As far as design goes, we set it upon ourselves to take this Googie style architecture and imbue it with a tropical modern style. And so you'll see that reflected in the plants and the materials and in the furniture and even in the way you move through the building. Breeze block is a very common material in a kind of tropical setting, but we wanted to have some fun with it. So we put the task on ourselves to hide the beams and hide the columns and miter the corners to make this material seem much lighter than it normally does. The building that they purchased was a building from 1960s that had been 4 different restaurants, and they wanted to keep all the core elements that gave the building its beauty, but then imbue it with all the ideas from their restaurant and the way they serve and their design ideas.
I didn't choose this building chose me. So it's been really, really important to me. Just like our Colonial location, I have buildings that I've had my eyes on for years.
We worked with the existing mass of the building, but we took it down to just the stucco, literally. We took out all the exterior walls and just kept the skin and the iconic sign on the outside.
One of the main reasons I chose this location was not only the building structure and the shape of it, but the sign. The sign was incredible, and I felt like if I didn't take over this space, they would have knocked that sign down. After working with the city back and forth, I don't think they were very happy about keeping this sign because it's big and it encroaches on the sidewalk and doesn't meet any code. But once they saw what JD and I did and made a little scale model for them, they said, roll with it, it's awesome.
We were able to peel back 4 layers of signs and put the new sign up and restore the lighting and the structural integrity of it and keep it the massive gateway sign that it is.
All of this is because of what my family went through, the Cuban heritage. So for me it's really important to respect the past and embrace the future, and so that's why we repurpose buildings. I don't like brand new construction.
What we chose to do with the ceiling was create a drywall ceiling, so we're not doing the typical open joist exposed stuff, or we're not doing the banal ceiling tile, and place the drywall ceiling between the trusses. And it creates a beautiful rhythm in the space, and it also informs the lighting and the way everything's laid out and provides a nice calming effect in the room. One of my favorite parts about this ceiling is how many people have inquired about it and like, what is that? But what you're seeing is the actual structural elements from the 60s building, but revealed in a subtle way. One of the most culturally significant parts of this project is at the beginning of that ribbon bar, and that's a ventanita. It's a small walk-up window that's typical of like a Cuban cafe, where you would get a pastry or you get a cafe con leche or something in the morning. And so at the beginning of the bar, we put this window and people can order their coffee there. And then moving along it, you get to different types of service, where there'd be just pick up and to go, catering, or just dining in. All in all, we're really excited to have been able to provide a space that seems new, it feels new, but maintains its place in the Winter Park zeitgeist for over 60 years.